I feel called to start this vlog right now. Whoa. Holy shit. Just happened. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna post this truly, but I'm about to pass a schoolyard of kids. I've been feeling really shit lately because I feel like I'm going through, oh my god, I almost slipped. I feel like I've been going through a lot of deep core changes, and it's super scary. It's making me feel a little paralyzed. And instead of staying at home and being scared about it, I decided I'm gonna leave my house. Sorry, I was passing by the kids and I didn't want to film any of them, but I don't know if you can hear. One of them is like crying their eyes out, and it makes me sad. I'm not laughing. I'm just like, it makes me think of when I was a kid. Hated being at school and away from my parents and my family. But also it's so fascinating how that kid is just crying like so loud in the schoolyard. He does not give a shit. And kids are really inspiring because they just do. Oh my god. Okay, it's so fucking slippery right now. It's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, wait, there's more kids. Fuck. Okay, so I was saying, kids are really inspiring because they just like yell and scream and cry and produce noise when they need to. Like the idea of tantrums and stuff, like they're expelling the energy out of their bodies. And as we grow older, we kind of suppress that. We stop crying as hard or crying at all, or yelling, like doing whatever. So I'm very inspired by kids because I feel like I need to do that right now. Whew. It's so scary. I feel like it's taken me forever. Anyways, I decided I'm at the top of the metro line that I'm going on, and I'm gonna go like almost all the way to the bottom of this line. Oh my god. And I brought Tuesdays with Maury with me. Holy shit, it's hot. Like, I'm hot inside this. My hands are cold though. But yeah, I brought Tuesdays with Maury with me because I've been feeling called to reread it recently, and I'm excited because I feel like there's something in there for me right now. That book is so profound, it's insane. I read it not too long after my best friend passed away, and it helped me see things differently. So I feel like I need that right now. I feel like I'm in a version of my life where I have to learn to step out of my comfort zone and not necessarily like do crazy things that terrify me, but like get out of the comfort zone of structure will keep me safe, and structure will allow me to live the life that I want to live, because I've been there so long and it's not doing anything and it doesn't work, and oh my god, and it's just so, it's gotten to the point where it's just so frustrating to keep going in this loop and trying to get out of this pattern in different ways, but all the ways lead me back to the same thing, the same pattern. God, my fingers are gonna come off. I'm switching hands. So I feel like that's where I'm at right now, is to learn to be okay with how I need to live my life and how I go about things, and just be there with that and work around it and allow myself to be messy, allow myself to look crazy in other people's eyes, and to stop following these people, to stop following that voice that tells me, no, you can't do this, you need to be productive or you're gonna be seen as lazy or whatever it is the case. So today my pattern would have told me to stay in and work on some jewelry or do something somewhat productive, but I decided no, I need to get out of my house because I'm going insane. So I'm walking to the metro. It's like a 25-minute walk. It's a bit longer now with all the ice and me trying not to fucking fall on my face. Yeah, I'm walking there, and I think it's like a 40-minute ride, so I can read a good chunk of Tuesdays with Maury. So I'm locked in. Also, I noticed my hair, little streaks are coming out. It's all my natural color now, which is so nice because I haven't had that in 5 years. And I just feel good that my natural color is back and that it's growing and I'm gonna see my streaks again. I just feel like I need that. And I feel like I've been returning back to my roots and my child self. I literally took out all 6 of my American Girl dolls yesterday. Yes, I was spoiled. Who needs 6 American Girl dolls? Anyways, I kind of want to start collecting them again because they made me so happy. And I actually kept one to sleep with last night because I was like, I need to tap into my child self because genuinely she was so brave and just did whatever she wanted, followed her heart, her creativity, her passions, and like didn't care about where that was gonna lead her. So I'm trying to tap back into that. But already, this is your sign to get out of the house if you feel like you're kind of getting lost in a pattern or you're feeling a little self-destructive, because I'm telling you, a change of pace and scenery really does make a difference. And if I were to stay home and just create or work on whatever it was I was gonna work on, I probably would have woken up miserable again. Not that I don't love creating, I do, but I feel like I want it to come from a place of I'm doing this because I'm excited and I feel good and I've lived my life, you know, and I'm not just like doing this so it could lead me somewhere, like so it's a means to an end, you know. I want it to be something that adds to my life. And I don't know, maybe I'm gonna document this journey because I feel like a lot of people silently struggle with this, especially people who are like highly in tune with themselves. And I don't know, I feel like when you're in tune with yourself, it's so hard to live because you're thinking in tune with what you need and you know that's what you need, but when you think logically in terms of how you should be living, then you're like, this doesn't make sense, and you kind of battle yourself. So I'd like to maybe document this, me trying to get out of this pattern. I think for a while I was even embarrassed to talk about it with anyone, but now I'm getting to the point where shit, there's so much ice. I'm getting to the point where it's starting to dissipate. Is that the word? So I want to talk about it and share my experience and maybe help random people who watch this. Yeah, so I will maybe keep up with this, who knows. And if I don't post this as a vlog, maybe I'll just post this as me talking and that's it. But yeah, I don't know, I've just been inspired to just start things lately, even if it's not up to par with whatever my brain thinks it needs to be. I watched like a Vanilla Mace video, I think it was for her 1 million subscribers little celebration, and she was talking about how she started, and she was just saying, like, just start, like, just do things that make you happy. And I don't know, it just really inspired me to stop putting an expectation on every single thing that I do, because you really don't know where it could lead you. Like, my end goal with these videos is not to, like, become famous. It's literally just, this is what I feel called to do right now, so I'm gonna do it, and we'll see where it leads me. But anyways, so getting out of the house is in a way getting out of my comfort zone, because being inside the house and freeing up my days is comfortable, but it feeds into my pattern that I need to be productive to be enough as a human. So I'm challenging that today, because it's Monday and I'm like, fuck, I should be working. I already feel good. I feel like I'm taking my power back slowly with going against my pattern, and I'm getting cold now. Anyways, I think I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm almost there. Probably 5 minutes to the metro. And then I'm gonna read. I brought my headphones in case I want to listen to Life is Strange while I read. I'm also hungry. I didn't eat lunch, so I might grab a bite at the mall if I go to the mall. It's funny because the mall is not really a place I'd feel called to go in, but last time I visited my partner, and he lives near the mall, so we went to the mall. And it was really fun. Honestly, I think I just need to be in a different environment. One more thing before I go. I saw Billy Martin the other day, and it was like the first time I was out of the house in a while with people, and I was like, damn, this is what I needed. Like, I just needed to be grounded back into reality. Like, when they say touch grass, they really mean it. It's so easy to get lost in your thoughts. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being outside and being in the city. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah. I got a hot dog.
Their hot dog kind of looks raw.
Maybe that's why it reminded me of my raw
You're like,
hot
oh,
dog.
it's so good. I don't know why they would do that.
We got little blind boxes.
I'm really nervous. I really want it to be, guys, giraffe.
So
we both
cute.
want the giraffe.
We both do. Be careful.
They're baby proof. Is that what you fix the part?
Baby proof. Oh no! What'd you get? Oh my god, that's so cute, you guys.
He's cute too, but see, I knew
wait, I
he
want to
was.
see. Show.
He's the one who has a little bench and he sat on the paint.
He's real cute.
He was He was my second one, so I'm not too disappointed.
Okay, my turn.
Cold.
It's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Here is mine.
I'm so cold. Fuck.
I also want the giraffe or that little guy. We had the same.
Yeah.
Or this one, this little bunny.
Yeah,
Or
he's
these two
cute too. Or the paint. The one
Actually,
in
you
the
know
paint.
what? They're all
fucking cute. You got a giraffe?
Oh, I got the same one.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? We both shook it and we're like, yeah.
We were like, yeah, this is it.
That's kind
what's
of
his
cute
name?
that we have the same one.
Minia. She's a girl.
Yeah. Oh, I like
That's
her
giving
little
a
butt.
butch.
That's a butch.
That's a butch.
That's a butch. She's a
I
little
love her.
loser lesbian butch. She sat on the paint.
Yeah. She has her beer and everything.
Exactly.
That made me a little happier.
Yay!
Okay,
Aww.
that's it.
Yay!
So I just got home, and I'm dealing with a lot of feelings coming up. But honestly, I got through like a really insane chunk of Tuesdays with Maury. This is like my favorite book ever, and I love that it's so quick to read. It's so easy to want to finish in one read, in one go. And when I first read it, I did actually finish it in one sitting because I couldn't stop. It's just so insane, and it's so short, but it really teaches you so much. And whoever's watching this, I really recommend reading this book if you haven't already, because I recommend it to literally everyone, and everyone I recommend it to loves it. And it's just incredible. It's such a good book, like, for whatever it is you're experiencing. And I like that I came back to this today because there was a lot of things that I needed to hear in this book, and it's a lot of lessons that I feel like I need to keep hearing over and over again until they finally stick in my brain. I feel like there's a lot of things that I needed to hear in that right now. And something that's really tough for me is, like, I came home and I'm like, okay, now I should do this, because it's like, again, this like a false idea, this false structure, or sorry, this structure that's giving me the false idea that I'm safe and secure. But if I keep listening to it, I'm just gonna keep myself stuck in this pattern. So really, honestly, every single time it comes up, I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing that. And weirdly, social media is a part of it too. It's like, when I feel this way, I hate social media. I don't want to be on it, but for some reason, when I feel this way, I'm like, I need to be on there. Like, I feel like I need to check it and see if there's something happening. But it's like, why do I need to do that? Like, what is that gonna bring me? Like, what is that giving me in this moment, other than listening to that fearful voice in my head and taking action based on that fear? So instead, now what I'm doing is, when I hear that voice, I'm like, this is just fear, and it's my pattern. It's what I'm used to doing, so it's hard to not act on it, and it's just keeping me here because it's scared. And if I listen to it, then I'm perpetuating that pattern. This is really hard work. I feel like I am dying. Like, I feel like a piece of me is dying in a way. But you know, we're gonna pull through, and it's so hard. It's like, it's hard to deal with, it's hard to push against, but I'm so determined to push against it because I don't want to be in this spot anymore. And I've tried so many different ways to get out of this, including listening to that voice, and none of that helps. It just keeps you stuck. So here I am, and I'm trying to do things differently. And being out of the house, it did help, but obviously I still have that pattern inside of me. It's not gonna just go away. But I'm happy that I listened to what Allie wants today. What does Allie want in this moment? Not what Allie thinks she should do in this moment. Which is what I usually base my actions on, of like what I think I should be doing in this moment. Even if it's stuff that I do actually enjoy, it's fear that propels me forward. And that's why I wake up a lot of the time feeling a bit miserable. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm listening to this voice and acting on that. And then I'm doing that every day. So that's my life. And it's not exciting to wake up and knowing that that's how I'm gonna function again. But it's so scary, and it is definitely taking a step outside of my comfort zone to, I don't know, to do that, to like not listen to it, or to listen to it and just let it wash over me. Actually, in Tuesdays with Maury does talk about that, about how you let yourself feel whatever's there and let it wash over you. And that's something I constantly need to be reminded of, because oh my god, we really live in a world where we're taught to suppress our emotions, and you can only detach, like he says, after you let it wash over you. And it's so hard to to do that when you've conditioned yourself to do the opposite. And like, when it comes up, just do something to suppress it, including like this pattern, like hearing, oh my god, I need to do this, and then doing it is you doing it, well, is me doing it out of fear, not because I actually want to. It's me doing it because I'm scared, and I don't want to keep doing things because I'm scared, and I don't want to be propelled by fear anymore. Like, I'm so sick of it. I don't want this to be my life. And it's really interesting too, because Mitch, the author, because this is nonfiction, Mitch talks about how before he reconnected with Maury, he was driven by the fear of death, basically, and after his uncle died young, that kind of made him want to work harder and do things and get more money and get a bigger house and be safe. But that is being propelled by fear, and that's creating a life around fear, and that's gonna crumble at some point. And I feel like that's what I've been doing, because yes, death can really free you and tell you how short life is and how important it is, but that in itself can create a fear-based life, driven by fear, because you're reminded how precious life is, and then you're like, okay, I want it to mean something. And that's where I feel like I've been since I've been on this grief journey. I kind of got stuck in that, and it paralyzed me. So it's nice to reread this after 2 years, I think. I read it in 2023, I believe, and that was like, it was still fresh for me at that time, and I feel like I was still in shock, so I wasn't really processing death as much and my grief. So now that it's been a few years, and I feel like I've been really allowing myself to grieve and feel, it's nice to read this with different eyes. And it's teaching me really how suppressing does nothing but kill you in a way, slowly, and really feeling everything. It's so hard to do, but it really makes a difference. I feel in the last few months, since I've been really allowing myself to feel everything, I feel, oh my god, my poor baby, my poor kitty, he keeps sneezing. I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow because I don't know why he keeps sneezing. The last few months, since I've been allowing myself to feel everything, I genuinely feel so insane and low-key a bit depressed at times, because it's so overpowering that it's so scary to feel, and it feels so intense that now I understand why I've suppressed it for a while, or like I've acted on it instead of just sitting with it, because acting based on that thought is so much easier than just sitting with it and not doing anything. Like, that is the scariest thing I think we could do as humans, is to sit with what's really there and not act on it, not do anything about it, just accept that it's there. Oh, fuck, that's so hard to do. But you know what? I'm doing it right now, and I think it's worth it. I know it's worth it. But, you know, it feels really hard because obviously it's like a back and forth. Sometimes I relapse and I go back into that working with it instead of working through it. And you know, it bites me in the ass, but we are here, we are persevering, and we're trying our best. Anyways, I'm going to finish this tonight. I also want to show you the American Girl doll I kept out. This was my Truly Me doll, Allie, and she's got pretty loose limbs and she's really dirty in the face, but her hair is still pretty nice. I kept really good care of these dolls. I was obsessed with them. Yeah, I slept with her last night, which some might think is creepy because, yeah, maybe they look a little creepy, but they are not to me. They are precious to me. I also took out my Julie doll. They're all here. I have to put them away back to where they were, but I took out my mini Julie and mini Kit, and I'm keeping them out in my room because they're so freaking cute. Are you kidding me? And actually, I went to Walmart today in search of the Bratz blind boxes because I needed something to stimulate my inner child so badly again. But I ended up getting the Calico Critter blind boxes, and I was really happy with that. So yeah, as you can see, I love them. This was another one I had gotten a while ago. Also, one more thing, a message I keep getting reminded of as well through media and everything. It's like I keep searching for direction, and then when I'm given it, I'm like, no, that's not true, that's not good. And it's like my brain wants to listen to a certain type of message because it feels safer, but it's not making me feel good. It's like that message keeps me stuck, and also I hate that message, and I don't want that to be my reality or like what I believe in. And it's like I'm trying to align myself with this version of me that I'm not yet. And anyways, I'm going a little off track, but the message I keep hearing is that like everything, it all comes down to love being the most important thing that we can give as humans, or that we have. And it's all about how you treat people and what you give back, and I don't know, just time with people. And so right now I'm really, like I said, trying not to live based on this fear-based mindset that keeps me stuck in this pattern that's draining, and instead focus on how I can give back in any way, even like hanging out with people and being with friends and community, you know, like it's simple. Anyways, I hope that translates, but read this if you have the time. Thank you for watching if you did. This was kind of a long video, but it was really fun to make.